for a while. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Introduce yourself. I'm from originally born and raised in Chicago, but I live in Texas and I love me some Texas, y'all. It's so much fun out here. But the thing is, everybody's talking about when can they save money? How can they save money? They don't know how to save money. Coupon is it. You can go out and get deals. You can use coupons out the paper. You can use digital coupons. It's basically up to you. But what I'm going to do today, I'm going to tell you about how to coupon. The first thing first you need to know about what is couponing is when you go out and you get deals by using a coupon. It can be a digital coupon or a paper coupon. It's basically up to you. I like to use the digital coupons that come from like Walgreens, CVS, Dollar General. Those just to name a few. Because when you get those coupons, the digital ones, you can use them right there and then. But they only last like 7 days, days out of the week. And they renew every Saturday. So basically 6 days out of the week. And they renew every single Sunday, not Saturday. So the thing is, you want to have to download the apps in order to get the coupons or the deals that you want or money off of deals. It's basically up to you, but you have to go and grab it yourself. First thing first, go ahead and download the Walgreens app. Walgreens app, it has a rewards program. The rewards program gives you digital coupons. They reset every single Sunday. So if you got a coupon that's from Sunday through Saturday, that's the only time it's going to be available unless it has a different date on there. But it's basically up to you if you want to use it then or you want to wait till it resets on Sunday. So my thing is, I like to use my coupons on that Sunday. I go in the store, I go see what items they got that match up with it, and then I go from there. I also use my ebook. My ebook is what helps me write down the deals and get the things that I want. Because if I don't write it down, sometimes I be losing the deals that I want to get, or I can't remember what it was, or I'm like, what am I coming here for? I use the wrong coupon, things like that. The thing is, you have to start small when you start couponing. You can't coupon and start off big. It's just going to be too much for you. So start off small and then go from there. When you start off small, you can see what deals you can do. The best way to start is to start with Walgreens. Walgreens coupons are the best ones because you can do the smaller deals and then go up to the larger deals. So what you want to do is download the Walgreens app, like I said, and then go from there. You want to write it down like the tissue deal that they have going on now. And the thing is, it's Scott's. The Scott's tissue is really good. Why not grab it? $1.25 off one thing of tissue? Come on now. That's even better. That's even better. And if you're coming in, say where you're from, say hello, things like that. But the next time I come on live, I'm going to make sure that I have a breakdown for you all because a lot of people are like, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to save. And they always be like, you couponers are doing this and that and the other. But the thing is, we are getting the tissue deals. We are getting the laundry deals. We are getting things like that. And use the money that we save from that to buy groceries. Sometimes we get deals as well, like Kroger. We have Kroger out here. If you have a Jewels out there, if you have a Tom Thumb, you can use that money that you're saving to go towards that deal that you're trying to make in a grocery store. Like some people have really big, huge hauls. Like I'm gonna tell you about my very first haul. I was watching that couponing show that used to be on, y'all. Hello, that used to be on you all, and that couponing show made me start couponing. I used to live in Bloomington, and I was like, I had 2 kids, and I was like, man, I need extra money to buy groceries. I need extra money to do other things with my kids, and I was like, let me go ahead and start couponing. I watched the videos, the recordings, and all that every single week. And I was like, dang, how did they even do that? How did they even do that? And I was like, wait a minute, I can do this. So I really, really studied it and I wrote down their deals. I went into at the time it was Kmart. Now y'all know I gotta be older for me to be talking about Kmart. When it's a Kmart, and I had wrote down a deal that the lady had did. And I was like, I wonder, hey everybody, I wonder if I can do this deal. So my deal, I was like, oh my God, I don't have $600. But the way I broke it down, then I had paper coupons. house, those paper coupons, yeah, that people get now, yeah, those same paper coupons. I had pre-purchased it for someone, and they gave me a big old stack like this of coupons, and I just sat there and cut all of them. And back to Kmart. Went into Kmart, and I had got $600 worth of items. I was so scared. I was like, "Oh my goodness, eh, I don't have $600." And at the end of the deal, I gave the lady a stack of coupons. It was like this big to match every single item. That's when you could do like double the coupons. And if they had a deal that you could match it up with that deal and still use that coupon, that's when they was having that going on. So I end up getting $600 worth of stuff for only $87. $87. $87 for $600 worth of items. And I was so nervous. I was so nervous. And I had a whole conveyor belt of items. And the money that I saved, I used towards my groceries. And all that stuff was household items like tissue. It was tissue, it was soap, it was laundry detergent, it was deodorant, and I had a lot of toothpaste. Those toothpaste deals, they save you a lot of money. You think they don't make save you a lot of money, but they do. And I had a lot of toothpaste. And what I did was when I got that $600 worth of stuff, I took it to the people in my neighborhood and I asked them, I said, do you all want these items for a lower price? I'm going to try to go every single week to go get these items, right? And when I go get these items, I'm going to give you all a better deal than what's at the store. Which is everybody was like, "What? Nah, you ain't gonna do that." And I knew my neighbors, so they knew me. I was like Hustle Sam then. They called me Hustle Sam. But what I did was I took all those items I had purchased at that Kmart and I gave them to the people that were not that I worked at, but that I knew in my complex. And I was like, just imagine doing this every single week, how much money I can make or even save and put that money towards my bills. And I did it. And my neighbors was like, when you going to the store? When you going back to the store? I'm like, I'm going once a week. I'm not going 2 days out of the week. I'm only going once a week because I was in school. I also was working and I had two kids, and they both of them were in daycare at that time. So by both of them being in daycare at that time, I had to make sure I had to pay for daycare, I had to pay for the rent. I also had to pay for food. I had to pay for them to go on field trips and things like that. And that was like, ooh, a long time ago. Now, just imagine my son was born in 1997. My daughter was born in 2000. So when they each hit five, I mean, when they were little, before five, they were in daycare, and I had to pay for that. And that daycare was not cheap. That daycare was like back then, was like $200 for the both of them that I had to pay. And then I didn't have money like that. And then they every year they would go up like $50. I'm like, dang, that's a lot of money. And that's $200 a month. A month that the lady had me paying because I knew her. That's why she charged me that amount. But back to couponing. Couponing can give you the extra money that you need to go towards whatever else you're trying to do. It can give you extra money just going towards trips. It can give you extra money going towards your household. It can give you extra money going towards your kids, going towards you, your grooming of yourself, your family, anything. It could give you that. I see that then that extra money that you need. And everybody's like, but it's just you cheating the system. You're not cheating the system, especially if they got it out there in the public. And the way the couponing is now, you could really save. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come back on here. I think I'm gonna set one day out of the week to do a live. And what we're gonna do on that live, we're gonna actually do a deal that you can do. We're gonna do a deal that you can do. We're gonna start off small and then we're gonna grow it big. Because what I do deals for CVS. I do deals at I find deals at Walmart because Walmart has the lower prices, and sometimes you can find things for $1 and sometimes you find things for 3 cents. That's still a deal, money that you're saving. and I do deals for is CVS, Walmart, Walgreens, and Dollar General. So out of those three, I'm gonna pick one to do once a week. And with Walmart, what I'm gonna do is take you out through the store and find the deals that are that are more feasible. Because at Walmart you have to find like it's like right now they have my friend, she went in there and I'm out of town. She went into Walmart. I was like, they have some washcloths in there, the little 3 packs for $1. They marked down from $6 to $1. Scan it before you go to the register. Because sometimes when Walmart finds out that the deals is out there, they hurry up and change that price. And you don't want them to change that price. So that's the main thing that I want to do. I want to help you all out because right now with this economy, we need to save on anything that we can save on. And that really, really helps us. And the thing is, what I'm going to do is give y'all those deals. Also, give you all like rewards apps where you can scan your receipts. Scan your receipts, and that money goes towards either gift cards or some of them give you even cash back. It's basically up to you. But I want to thank you for being on this live, and don't forget to, subscribe, share, and everything. This is Elegant Twist Couponing signing out.